to this point, even though it's a 2-year program, it's taken almost 4.5 years. So definitely happy to be almost finished.
So working and parenting, as long with schoolwork, kept me pretty busy. I think the biggest challenges was the time management. I was very lucky though. I have a stay-at-home mother who were able to watch over our daughter, and I was able to go to school.
I do have a very supportive family. I could not have come back to school after having a child over the summer if my mom wasn't able to stay home with her.
So the program, I think the strongest aspect is the clinical settings. Absolutely by far, the clinical setting, the clinical experience is where I've gained the most, I guess you would say, on-the-job training under the umbrella of a student. So you're able to make those mistakes, but you have supervising techs to kind of watch over you and guide you and show you tricks along the way.
You are thrown into clinicals from the get-go. From the first couple of months, you go to clinic, you don't know what you're doing, but that's when you learn the most. You get your hands on the equipment, working directly with the patients, learning patient care, and that's really helpful. Jobs.
Employment.
Yes, we worked really hard during this last semester to get our resumes ready, working on interview skills and getting our references together. So we have a whole class that's focused on that.
And I think that's the great thing about the Wake Tech program. It has allowed us to get into these big Trauma 1 hospitals and get our hands on to clinical experience that we are going to use in the future.
Most of the facilities, what we hear is that they really look for Wake Tech grads. They know what we're taught. They know that what we're taught is what they're looking for, and so that's what we're told from day one, is that Wake Tech is the place to be.
I believe personally, if you are planning a career in this profession, the Wake Tech program does an absolute job of preparing you. Good clinical instructors, good class instructors. They show you what is expected to be in clinicals. Now, not everything in clinicals is to the textbook, but they will walk you through. They won't allow you to make a mistake by yourself. So you kind of learn and you grow with the Wake Tech program. We're ready.
We're ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.